Hey, this is David from RockstarReviews.com. I'm so excited to make this video for you today. I'm going to review the book Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, if you're not familiar with Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, then look up Wine Library TV. But in this book, I'm going to talk about and discuss what I liked about it personally and how you can benefit from it and use it in your life if it's right for you. So, first things first, I'm actually just going to go through, well, first of all, this is a signed edition. It's kind of cool, but I'm going to read just a couple people that have endorsed it. That you may or may not have heard of. Tony Robbins, Kevin Rose, founder of Dig.com, Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek and Now the 4-Hour Body, and then Tony Hsieh, the CEO of Zappos.com. So there's a few big names endorsing this, and one of the things I want to do first is I'm actually going to read you a snippet of his book, just to kind of whet your appetite and share with you what this book's about and kind of give you a preface of what is in the book, if you will. So I'm going to just read like about a page and a half. So he says, storytelling is by far the most underrated skill in business. The wine buyers, unlike the liquor customers, were open to any suggestions I had, and I realized that they represented opportunity. Spotting that social trend was enough to turn what started as a casual interest into an obsession. I started out Shoppers Discount Liquors. I had started out at Shoppers Discount Liquors, hating every second of my time there, but now I was determined to turn the place into the #1 wine shop in America. Interesting, right? Changing the wine world. No one had any illusions that I was a great scholar as I started my senior year of high school, so it made sense to me. My plan should be to eke out of the grades to graduate and start working full-time at the liquor store. Sometime in February, sorry Mom, yes, you know it's true, my mother asked me what college I was planning to attend. College, as luck would have it, a postcard from Mount Ida College in Newton, Massachusetts showed up in the mail a few days later. I filled it out, and Mount Ida became my home in the fall. By then, though life was the store, I'd come home almost every weekend to work there. In September of '95, I was hanging out in a friend's dorm room when he turned on his computer and introduced me to this thing called the Internet. I let my friends bumble around chat rooms trying to meet girls for a little while, then kicked them off and spent the next 9 hours hunting down baseball card trading forums and figuring out how I was going to use the thing to grow my store. There was no doubt in my mind this was going to be the future of business. It would take me another year to get the courage to approach my dad about selling wine online. What can I say? My dad was a scary guy. At first he resisted, but he believed in me, and as soon as he relented, I was off to the races. WineLibrary.com launched in June of '97. The store itself wouldn't take the name Wine Library until '99. The store brought in $2 or $3 million a year in '94. I came on board full-time after graduating in '98 and grew the business from $4 million to $10 million in a year, with 0% of that in online sales. By 2001, we were doing about $20 million in sales. Not bad at all. Life was good and business was booming. Most guys my age would have thought they had made it. Then on my 30th birthday, November 14th of '05, I was driving along the New Jersey Turnpike on my way to work thinking about my day. And I realized that as perfect as life seemed, I wasn't entirely happy. I knew deep in my soul that there was no way I was ever going to buy the Jets. He wants to buy the New York Jets, and he will someday, I guarantee it. If not, I'll just buy it for him or something, I don't know. If I stayed on the retail path, it was time to go big. We had a computer department at Wine Library by now, and I had seen Eric Kastner and John Kessmetis spending their lunch breaks spitting food all over themselves and laughing at these things called video blogs. The two big ones at the time were Rocket Boom and the show with Zefrink. I had been trying to figure out how to leverage this new medium to show people that there was more to drink out there than Yellowtail. I'd noticed that sites like MySpace, Flickr, and YouTube were becoming popular, sites that had nothing to do with commerce and everything to do with social and sharing stories and meeting people. And that was something I was good at. It was there on the New Jersey Turnpike that I had my aha moment. I wasn't going to use video blogs to sell wine. I was going to use video blogs to build a whole new world for wine and for myself. I waited to get to the store through the holiday season and then launched the Wine Library TV in February of 2006, 3 months later. That is just the start of his story with Wine Library TV, and you'll read the rest of it in the book and figure out what happens. Whoops, that's a little note I got. This book was actually a gift, and the signature right there, which is kind of cool. But next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and read the chapters to you so I can share with you what he talks about and what I specifically learned. He has a few other books too, 101 Wines, Guaranteed to Inspire, Delight, and Bring Thunder to Your World. And then now he's also the author of the book, The Thank You Economy, which I'll be reviewing eventually. His chapters are Passion is Everything. In this chapter he talks about just your passion, your drive, and just your overall passion, whatever you're passionate about. you should be following and doing, and you shouldn't waste time with anything else. It's all about passion. Second chapter, he talks about successes in your DNA and how it's basically meant to be what you're supposed to do. He talks about building your personal brand and how he kind of cultivated his brand and character online through social media and new internet marketing and social mediums. He talks about a whole new world. In that chapter, he talks about the new marketing medium, social media, and how old advertising is dying, and how the new mediums are arising, and how you can be a part of it. In chapter 5, he talks about how to create great content. This is awesome. His content is priceless. It's in the wine space. He has a distinct character, a distinct brand, and he's very unique, and he sets himself apart. And creating that great content really positions you to gain followers and build a following that is obviously building a business or building your business, whatever space or expertise that may be in. He talks about choosing your platform. He talks about YouTube, Tumblr, different blogs and video sharing sites and things that you can use to share your content. He talks about keeping it real, very real, being yourself, being authentic, creating a community, digging your internet trench, just digging your nails in to your community and just really becoming a part of it. He talks a lot about his hustle and how he spent a lot of time in forums and social media, blogs, and just things, just building his presence and making himself known, and then drawing that back into his high-value content. Chapter 9, he talks about the best marketing strategy ever. This is really cool. I won't tell you what it is, but you'll read it in the book. He talks about making the world listen, and then he talks about how to start monetizing your content and how to roll with it, roll with the punches, and just kind of keep it going. And then how he talks about legacy and how it's greater than currency. And the conclusion, the time is now, the message is forever. So basically, to review this book in several sentences, it is, if you are a passionate, driven entrepreneur who wants to use the internet, who wants to use social media and immerse yourself in your community and in your passionate space that you're very involved in or want to be involved in, and you want to hustle your way to the top with social media and just being involved in a specific space you're extremely passionate about, you need to get Crush It. Crush It is a book for you. Gary Vaynerchuk is the guy you need to listen to. And follow him on Twitter, follow his Wine Library TV, because you can kind of see how he does what he does. And in this book, he's going to talk about and share with you how and what and how I came upon these things, and teaching you how to, take your expertise or your passion and basically cash in on your passion. That's the tagline of this book. Now is the time to cash in on your passion. So if you want to build a business, grow your business, or just share your expertise with the world and your passion and put that out into the world through the internet, through social media, blogs, and online communities, Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk is the book for you. And also check out the Thank You Economy, which we'll do a review on that soon. So subscribe to the channel above. But that is pretty much it for this video. So check out the description, the link in the description below to pick up the Crush It book by Gary Vaynerchuk. And subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care and have an awesome rest of the day. Bye.